Hey, bitch. Thank you for watching Kardashians Anonymous on theStreamtv, the only 12-step program that's famous for being famous. I'm your resident Kylie Jenner apologist.
And I am just, working on myself today.
It's Cait Raft.
And she didn't say her name either. It's Olivia.
Oh, I didn't say my name? I didn't even notice. I'm a little off today. But you know who's not off? Our wonderful guest, Carl Tart.
Oh, yeah. You may know him from Mad TV.
Season 3 of Transparent. You're on that.
Yeah,
yes,
you were
I
great
am.
on that.
Thank
He's
you.
like all over UCB. He's great. He's a wonderful performer and a wonderful person.
Oh, that's
We're so
nice.
happy to
Thanks for
have you
coming.
here.
Thank you for having me.
Before we get into the episode of Rob and China, I'm going to introduce our RIP Cocktails with Chloe Cocktail of the Week.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Rest in paradise.
It is our $1 million cocktail.
$10 million.
Oh, yeah, 10 million. I'm messing up already. $10 million.
You're doing great.
$10 million cocktail. It is champagne with a dash of limoncello that I made myself.
Woo!
As I said before in a previous episode, I am an infuser. An amateur infuser, but
But a great infuser.
How long
great
does
infuser.
limoncello take to make?
it just depends on how long you let the lemon peels sit. It's either 3 days or up to like a month.
No?
Just depends.
And you know why we call it the $10 million cocktail? It has a little something to do with a recent robbery that was in the sum of $10 million. And actually, we made this with $10 million champagne.
We sure did.
Each glass is worth $10 million. So drink it very slowly.
All right. You got it.
And there's a tiny diamond in the bottom, and if you drink it, you might choke and die. But that's the fun of this show.
That's the goal,
Anyone could die.
to die. All right, can we get into this episode? I feel like it was a blur. I don't know if I retained any of it.
Okay, because I did, and it was fucked up.
Well, first of all, Carl, what did you think in general?
First impressions.
First impressions.
Have you watched the show before?
I've never watched the show before.
But we all know we all
We
know
know
all
who
the
they
drama.
are.
We
We know-
all know the players.
Yeah. Rob has gained some weight since I last saw him.
Yes.
But he also, this episode I was very happy for him because Dr. Golia came and...
Dr. Golia, who we've seen a lot in the Kardashian
Really?
world. Yeah.
Is he like their person? Like, he makes house calls.
It's hard to find like a doctor who doesn't think that being on a reality show defies the Hippocratic Oath.
But wait, but also they said that he was a nutritionist, but wasn't he the one who like came into their blood test to see if they had that cancer gene? Wasn't
He's a
that
blood
Dr.
test
Golia?
guy. He's a blood test
I
guy.
think he just does blood
He
work.
did a lot of blood work. And
Yeah.
I was happy for him because he did the other guy, too.
Chebin.
Yeah.
Jonathan
Jonathan
Chebin.
Chebin. I
Chebin.
remember him from back in the day, right?
Oh
Wasn't
my
he like...
God,
Oh,
he's
he's
Kim
still
Kardashian's
around.
best friend. He's never left.
Yeah. I used to get him mixed up with Scott.
Oh.
Like back in the...
Yeah, back in the
Back
day,
in the
like
day,
in the
they
day.
looked a lot more alike before
Yeah.
Jonathan
Now they-
changed everything about himself.
Yeah.
he wears skinny jeans, skinny ripped jeans now, and he's a foodie. He's reinvented himself as a foodie. I just want to shout out to Jonathan Chebin. Like, I'm a huge fan, and
love
we'd love
you.
to have you on the show. Or just like in private, like I just want to pick your brain.
I'd love
like,
to dine with you.
Yeah, could we dine? Like, we are also food gods. Like, we know you call yourself a food god, but like I consider myself a deity of food as well.
Deity.
He was eating a lot of junk food. Like, he had, like, pizza, like, on his Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, he's
I went
like,
and checked out his Instagram while I was watching.
Oh,
You
you
guys
did?
got me into a
oh, you're
wormhole
good. You
of
did
this
a deep
stuff.
dive.
I did a deep
What
dive.
was the tastiest looking thing on his Instagram?
Some, like, weird pizza that he had that was like, man, to be rich and eat pizza like that,
Did it have like foie gras on it or something?
probably.
That sounds
Probably
great.
some sort of, like, filet mignon pizza or something.
That sounds great.
But his hat was dope. But I was happy that Rob's blood work went down. His whatever the acronym was from 10.7 to 5.7.
5.7, everyone.
Woo, let's take it back though.
If you're watching at
beginning of
home,
the
take
episode.
5.7 shots right now. That's the Kardashians Anonymous drinking game on theStreamtv. And while you're taking those shots, go ahead and follow at theStreamtv on Twitter, facebook.com/theStreamtv, and go ahead and follow the YouTube channel. Thank you.
The channel. Okay, what was the first?
Okay, so you know what? Let me just I would just like to give myself a shout out because I feel like I've earned it. I wrote the recap for this show on usweekly.com, Us Magazine. It's actually a print publication, but I only write for the website. So it's a little less
Print's
cool.
dying anyways.
Yeah, honestly though, fuck print. Like, the internet is here to stay. I think we've all decided the internet is here to stay. So check out my article. If you Google Cait Raft and Us Weekly, it's like the first thing to pop up. So props to me. I'm a journalist.
Cheers.
And
Long live the
that.
internet.
Long
Fuck paper.
fuck paper. Anyway, so I just kind of have the notes that I took for my article. So I'll lead the conversation, and if anyone wants to pipe in, please
Of course,
do.
we'll pipe.
Pipe it
So
up.
I kind of thought the first important thing was that, like, the episode started off really strong. Like, Rob was like, I want to move back in with you. And it kind of seemed like it was going to be good, but then it, like, quickly took a deep dive.
Rob, for the first time from the beginning of the show, Rob has confidence. He's feeling good about himself. He's feeling, like, good about his relationship with China. And we see that, like, China's not that into it. And I don't know if she's just, like, scared that he's going to just, like, fall back into his old ways, or she's scared that she's gonna have less control over him.
Maybe she wants him, like, sad. You know, this is what I wanted to ask you, because I don't watch the show. But I noticed that China was very upset that Paige was leaving. Instead of being excited that Rob wanted to come back,
She
and they kept, like, playing this game, like, well, I got this mail at my house. Like, did you want me to, like, leave it at my house or bring it in? She's like, you can leave it at your house. But then, like, Paige, she's like, leave everything here, don't leave Paige.
Well, I think she has a good reason for being the way she is with Rob. Not to put down Rob, but he proved in this episode that he can disappear. So, like, is that someone you want to be the only person you're relying on with your childcare, like, with your relationship? Like, I get why she wants Paige to stay. And honestly, I don't blame her because Rob was gone for, like, 70% of the episode and no one knew where the fuck he was. And, like, if I'm pregnant, like, and that's my situation, I'm like, yeah, my best friend's gonna live with me because, like, she's always gonna text me back. She's not gonna delete her Instagram like a psychopath. You know what? I take back the word psychopath.
Oh,
I take that back because that's what China called Rob, and
They
I felt
both-
like that was unfair.
They were calling each other that a lot. This
She made
episode.
fun of him for having a chemical imbalance. I was like, come on, like that's like remove the stigma, okay? Like we all have mental health issues.
Yes.
Rob clearly is like working on himself. Like don't put him down for like having a chemical imbalance. Like not cool on TV, not cool, I say.
Sorry, I just went back to the quote that you wrote. Best news I've had all year, that he's diabetes free. Great news, but also China quickly says, not that we're having a baby. Which has been sort of like a theme in the show where Rob is like, this is your baby. You're having a baby girl. When you have your baby, he's not
He's not like taking
great
ownership
at taking responsibility for his actions.
or his child.
Ugh.
Diabetes can kill you, though.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
like what's more important, having a baby or like life?
It's
Giving
both
life, giving life,
Just
or
having your own.
Let me be honest. I think a lot of men change when they have children, and
I
think
had that thought too.
I think he will change. I think he's
he
gonna be
will.
around. He sees his kid, but I'm not having diabetes, and he was on the fast track to getting it. Rob
he
used to
had
be.
it.
He
Oh,
had
did?
it.
He
Yeah,
got
and
rid
he
of
wasn't taking his insulin. He admitted that earlier. So
Rich
I'm actually
people.
so surprised.
I know, right?
How do you live?
It's crazy. Like, I don't have health insurance right now, but if I did, I would take my medication.
Don't admit that on a live stream. It's illegal. You're
I
supposed to have
can't.
it. You're supposed to have Obamacare.
Well, that was a joke. This is a satire show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was satire, everyone.
Is it illegal to say that you don't have health insurance?
It's illegal not to have it. You gotta have it nowadays.
It's
Oh.
illegal not to have it?
Yeah.
No, really? I thought I heard on the debate that Hillary Clinton said only 90% of people have health care.
Yeah, so that means we're all breaking the law?
I have it.
Well, you're
have my
not,
parents' health
You
care.
haven't aged out yet. I just
Yeah.
aged out.
I aged out a year ago.
Damn. Anyway,
this is
that
so
got
depressing.
really real. I
is
just want to
so
say
depressing.
that this is a satire show and everything we say is a lie 100% of the time. And you can't use any of this against us in court because we are paid actors and this is a scripted
We're not
show.
paid.
And
That was a joke.
there's no script. Guess what, guys? We didn't write this.
Okay, let's move on. We were told not to say move on. Oops. Oh my God, we're imploding.
I think I drank like maybe a little too much.
Okay, they have China and Rob. Let's talk about this fight. Let's talk about this fight.
Oh, the French fries. The
Oh
waffle
my gosh.
fries.
But also, like, what a lesson in, like, if you're a playwright, this is a perfect scene to watch.
Oh, so good.
This, like, with the scene is with the fries. It's not what they're mad about. It's like improv too. You're not mad about you're not mad about the fries. You're not mad about the coffee. It's about the relationship. It's about the relationship.
Yeah.
Their relationship is fucked.
Yeah. I was mad about the fries.
Well,
I was pissed about the fries.
There is a subtext.
That's something I get mad about
Yeah.
though. When people start eating from all the bunches, even though I secretly try and do that to get myself more fries.
Oh, yeah.
But when I notice other people are doing it,
If you have to go on the food run, you get free range to everybody's fries.
ooh,
If you have to go on the food run, everybody's fries are fair game.
okay.
Yes, but they're
Yeah.
both
All
on
the
the food
spillage,
run.
when you take them out and there's
Yeah.
spillage in the bag, that's
Bag
yours.
That's
fries.
yours.
Okay.
That's yours, because you went on the food run.
But she flipped out because he literally said, you have to choose between the fries or the phone, either or.
Yeah.
And then that set her off the edge. And I was like, what a good reason to get mad, like, honestly, because, like, in a relationship, don't set ultimatums like that. That's going to piss your partner off.
Also, don't get Rob Chick-fil-A.
And don't make a girl
Yeah.
get off her phone because she's probably texting her friend about you.
Yeah.
As
She needs to vent.
a large man, I will have to disagree when it comes to wasting my fries on my
shit.
floor. I'm sorry. I was on Rob's side. Phone of the fry.
Wow.
Hold the fry. And then she goes, you can hold them in your lap. That's dangerous. There's a baby in your womb. I shouldn't be holding anything. I should be paying
Yeah.
attention to the road, driving this Lincoln Navigator or whatever it is, Yukon XL. I shouldn't be holding fries. You can hold this for me. I put a baby in you.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fair.
As someone who French fries is my favorite food, and I get very angry when anyone tries to sneak one off my plate without asking, or if no one wants to share fries with me, like if as a side. So someone's just spilling my fries, I would get very angry.
All right, so any final thoughts on the episode? I thought that Kris Jenner's like monologue at the end was like a
Wait.
Meryl Streep moment.
Before even we do talk about that, can we talk about China going to MJ's San Diego?
that was sad.
It was so awkward.
That was
Yeah.
sad.
MJ is Kris Jenner's mom.
We all love.
and
First of all, this
we
is an
love
MJ,
MJ.
show. We love MJ.
We love MJ.
Honestly, MJ, if you are following this show, like, please come
I
on.
would die.
Please tweet us at Kardashians Anon. Please like the Stream TV Facebook page. Please follow the Stream TV on Twitter at the Stream TV. MJ, we know you want to engage with us on social media.
We know you do. It was so awkward. I love that China wanted to come and be a part of the family, but then her like coming and immediately sitting down and talking about how she hasn't talked with Rob and sort of
Yeah.
like taking over MJ's
This
birthday
MJ's
dinner.
birthday party. And what I loved about that scene was it looked like the restaurant was just kind of like a nice young fried fish joint. Did you
Yeah.
notice that?
Yeah, I
It
did.
looked
MJ
like,
chose it, of
yeah,
course.
she's like, I want to enjoy. I don't need everything to be fancy.
She's a hip grandma
I
who
wanna get
lives
some
in La
crab
Jolla.
legs. Yeah.
She's just kicking back.
Yeah.
Also, anybody notice that Kylie Jenner was not at the MJ birthday
Was
dinner?
Kendall? No.
Kylie or Kendall weren't there, and we
Didn't see
know
them.
that Kylie and MJ have a wonderful relationship. We always see her visiting her on the Snapchat. She has a lip color named after her,
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
So I was like, this feels.
Mary Jo?
I was like, Mary Jo? Is it Mary Jo or Mary Jane? Oops, sorry, MJ.
MJ, if you're watching, we're so sorry, but if you go by MJ, don't expect us to know what it stands for. That's
I
on you.
immediately think of Spider-Man's MJ. So that's part of me thought that maybe this was like too like, what is it called? Like, made up, scripted, or like this maybe wasn't actually her birthday dinner, because I feel like more of them would have been there. I don't know,
anything
something about it
for
felt
TV,
awkward.
anything that's on the Kardashians that they film, like, you cannot guarantee that it's real at all.
Did y'all feel some shade from Chloe when China first walked in?
Yes.
Yes,
Where it
Chloe
was like-
hates China.
She does?
Yes,
Yes.
because
Didn't know that.
she and Rob are so tight, and then they stopped being friends when he started dating China.
Mm.
He literally moved out of Chloe's house into
And
China's
stop
house.
talking to her.
Oh.
It's like some serious drama, like real, like they don't even put it really on the show that much.
Do you think China hooked up with Lamar Odom?
No.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
I don't know, but if that were real,
We'd like to take a moment here on
Ouch.
Kardashians Anonymous to say that our guest, Carl Tart,
Just spilled
just
my drink.
spilled and
just
also
spill his drink and also just like spilled.
this amazing
dropped.
drama conspiracy theory. Tweet us at Kardashians Anon if you think that Lamar and China have hooked up. This is very important. We need you guys to put your boots on the ground, do some research for us. If you know any producers on the Kardashians, find out, and we'll give you $10,000.
I heard that when Lamar first woke up from his coma,
He said China.
China.
and Chloe was like, "Where do you want to go on vacation?" And he was like,
China.
with a Y.
Oh,
He
that's
didn't
not a
mean-
place.
He didn't mean the country. He meant
In China's
in
legs.
China's
Hergina.
Yeah.
China. China's China.
Hashtag China's China if you're watching the show right now. All right, guys.
Oh, okay.
We got to go to the next segment, which is called Olivia's GoFundMe update.
Oh, as you all know from last week, that I ordered a Kylie Jenner lip kit and it got, either it never showed up or it got stolen from my doorstep. And I'm very upset about that financial loss. And
We all weep for you and we pray for you and you're in our thoughts all the time.
and
Carl, did you know about this?
I did.
She got her.
You did or you didn't?
I did not.
I didn't. So I got my lip kit stolen from me, and so basically it's like, you know, $32.99 with tax, and
Don't worry, she's gonna take care of the
I'm gonna
$2.99.
I'm gonna take care of the shipping and handling by myself. But if out of the kindness of your hearts, if you could go to my GoFundMe page and fund my my lips, it would be wonderful. I know there are a lot of causes right now, but I hope you consider mine.
And Olivia, I just want to say, this doesn't affect me at all. I'm just saying this as someone with a heart.
It affects you. You have to look at my face a lot.
I do. But also, I just want to say, like, my heart goes out to you, Olivia. Like, I've had packages not arrive. It's a horrible feeling. You feel violated. Like, you know, one time my car was stolen, which is a little less than this, but, like,
A lot less.
if GoFundMe existed back then, like, I would have had one. But I would have urged people to donate to this first, because this is more important.
It looks
Every
like
dollar
I've
counts,
reached-
every cent counts. No one's donated at all. 0 donations.
Huh.
Really?
It's really surprising.
That little red bump right there is not a donation?
No, I don't know.
They just put that for fucking pity. It's a pity
I'll
bump.
donate to this.
We're gonna flash the link on the page at some point, or we already did. So just make sure you check that out and show Olivia some love, because look at her ugly lips.
I will not say that her lips are ugly. I think her lips are amazing. But
very
because I care
kind.
about her, I will donate for her cause whatever she wants. I am made of money.
And I'll match whatever donation you guys make. I'll match it.
Wow.
And that's a lie, but I'm gonna say it on the air.
I'm feeling very loved.
Okay, so let's go to the news.
Let's talk about what's happening in the
The
news.
Kardashian extended universe.
You guys, the news has been weird.
It's kind of a dark time where we're not hearing a ton of news, not as much as we used to, because Everyone's
Kim is not on social media, and most of the Kardashians have been off social media until today. Kourtney and Khloe's Snapchats have been inactive until this morning.
oh, what'd they post?
They're just working out again.
Oh,
Gotta
good
keep
for
those
them.
bodies in shape.
A robbery can't stop you from getting those tight abs, because those will get flabby pretty
And
fast.
then Rob and Black China got back on because they had to promote the show. And the only person who's been active on social media is my little girl, Kylie Jenner. Oh, we're
but
not gonna
let's
talk
back
about
up.
that first.
Let's go to Kim's.
Okay, Kim got robbed.
We all know that. We talked about it
And-
last week.
We know a lot of people were saying it was her fault. She shouldn't have flaunted her wealth. Blah blah
Which
blah.
is so
blah, blah.
victim blamey and bad. Like, we hate that.
And yes, maybe that was the cause of her getting robbed. But no one deserves to be bound and gagged in their own home. That's not okay. But someone has decided to monopolize off of this event.
Oh, yeah.
And is none other than a Halloween costume company. They have come out with a
Look, that's
Kim
literally a
Kardashian robbery. It is really funny.
It's fucking funny, but it's also
a Kim
really.
Kardashian.
I gotta say that's problematic. That's problematic. You can't have that costume.
Also,
She's
like,
bound and gagged.
you could come, you don't need to buy off this website. You just like get a robe from. If you wanted to do it DIY,
Go to
you just
Bed
get a
Bath &
robe
Beyond.
from Bed Bath & Beyond, some little robe, a fake little ring.
Yeah.
Do we believe her? I don't know.
Oh my God.
I just remember when she was when she talking about somebody yelled at North on the plane, and it turned out to not be true. And it's like, why are they flying commercial? A.
Oh, they don't.
And if somebody's yelling at Kim Kardashian and Kanye West
Somewhere me.
in commercials, somebody's gonna be filming it.
Someone's filming.
Yeah, unless they have a Samsung, Android,
Oh, you're right.
which you can't use
Sure,
on the
there was
plane.
no security footage.
Oh.
I really hope this isn't a publicity stunt, but I was also thinking about they're about to gain a lot of money from when they come back on social media.
I've heard insurance. Insurance.
What about insurance?
I'm just gonna. You know what? I would like to say that while these rumors are fun, personally, I believe Kim Kardashian, and I think it's pretty fucked up not to until, you know, she's said anything about it or we know more. Just because the nature of the crime is like really fucked up. When a woman is bound and gagged, like, I don't question that. And I'm gonna stand my ground on this.
All right. I will.
But it's
Respect you.
but it's our right as Americans to
Question.
voice concern, be skeptics, free speech. And I think that I defend that everyone's right to say that. And you, Carl, I'm glad you brought it up because this is an important conversation now.
I feel like people need to know. As I sit here with champagne on my shirt,
Very, very
$10
Kardashian
million
of you.
$10 million
champagne.
champagne, still haven't reached the diamond yet. I'm ready to choke and die.
Me too.
But I just have to. I do know how serious a woman being
I
bound
just
and
spit on
gagged.
myself.
I know, and I know you
Oh,
do.
wait,
And
no,
I know you do. I just wanted to say I
How
don't believe it, but it's important to bring it up.
Seriously fun? Is that what you're about to say?
No, I don't think like that.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the next news topic,
Okay,
which is
I
equally
started-
as important.
I really
it
spilled.
has-
I just like spilled right in my crotch. So it looks like I
you
peed
guys,
myself
we're
a
gonna
little.
run out of time here.
Oh, sorry, we have to keep going. I started already talking about it a little bit. Kylie Jenner, all the other Kardashians were off social media, except my girl Kylie Jenner, because she doesn't miss an opportunity to make some money.
Look at that new hair.
Look at her.
Look at that new hair. She
What
had
a
a little
gorgeous
rose gown.
girl.
She's so
Oh,
pretty.
look at those fake freckles on her face.
Are those fake?
No, you think
No.
they're fake? I don't think so.
Yeah, because she hasn't too much foundation on her face for her freckles to show. And I also have watched makeup tutorials on Kylie Cosmetics of people like adding freckles on their face with
Okay,
her
well,
products.
she
looks
has
kinda
rose gold hair. That's the lead here.
She looks like Demi Lovato a little bit.
She's
You
looking
will do
good.
Lovato?
She looks
She looks
hot.
great.
I'm not getting Demi, but like
Are you getting Olivia Snowman?
you do kind of look like her now that her hair is light.
Mm-hmm.
Make that face, Olivia. Put this like fur up against your face. Don't hide your mic though, because it's gonna make a bad sound. Yeah, I think it's uncanny. I really can't tell the difference.
Great.
Anyway, let's go to the next thing, which is actually very.
Wait, can I also ask a question? What do we think about Kylie being the only one who stayed on social media?
I get it.
I mean, she's got her lip kits to sell.
She's got lip kits.
What about Kendall? Was Kendall on social media?
No, but she's not like big on
but
social
she's not
media.
big on it really either.
Kylie stayed on social media, wasn't at MJ's party.
Well, I think she's going through her terrible twos.
And she's
Now
22.
that she's
No, she's 19.
now that she's
Oh.
2 years old.
She's 2 years old.
Okay. This is actually very important. Canceled with a K. That's what I wrote.
Is
I'm saying it on the air right now. I think this is the last season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I think they're gonna try to get out of their contract with E. I think this robbery like fucked them up too much. Like, I know they did just sign on like some deal to like do a few more seasons for like a bunch of money, but I really feel like here's what I think: Kim is out. The show will keep going, but without Kim.
You
That's
think
what I
it'll last?
it won't last without Kim, but I bet they'll
But
have
there's
like
enough-
a Kylie
Yeah.
spinoff, a Kylie Kendall spinoff.
But
maybe.
Kylie hates fame.
Oh come on.
That's in the promo. Kylie hates fame.
It's always in the promo, but
I watched Tiger Show for about 10 minutes.
Tiger Show was like an early 2000s reality show.
It seemed like it, right?
Yeah.
It seemed like it was like a
Little
Robin Big almost.
Yeah.
That's why I think that's why it probably kept my attention for the time that I watched it. I was like, oh, this is like when I was in high school.
Yes.
Let's go to the next one. It's a Kylie one again, and her body is kind of. Honestly, I have to say, I feel like it's weird, getting weird shaped. Like I feel like there was a
still
point.
looks great.
She doesn't look like it. That's not a human shape of a body. I don't think, though.
I mean, it's just because she has her undies hijacked all the way up.
There are some women who are shaped like that.
I love it. Like I think she looks hot. I just like. How do you get that? From where
fake.
she started off, how do you get to that point? Like,
I
what
want
did
to
she
know.
do?
I want to know the details in the process.
Like how? Like is it waist? It's probably like waist training mixed with injections, maybe a little like lipo or like. You know what? I don't want to parse through a woman's body because I think anyone can
great.
look however they want, and I think she looks great. And I actually fully support plastic surgery, and anyone's right to do it. And you know, I'll probably get it one day. I'm gonna put that out there. Not anytime soon because I'm perfect, actually too perfect. But I'll probably get it like
You gotta get
as soon
once
as
you
that
get
stops
health
happening.
insurance.
As soon as I get health insurance, I'm gonna get that to cover my plastic surgery. Okay, and this last piece of news I fucking love, which is that China might name her baby Kim. And I made this little Photoshop because I think that China maybe is the smartest person of them all, and is maybe even smarter than Kris Jenner.
And that's why I think they actually have like a true friendship.
Yeah, I think she and Kris actually hit it off. Okay, so we're
What
going.
What were you gonna say, Carl? What are you thinking
No,
about?
well, the plastic surgery thing made me think of the twins from the beginning of the
Oh,
episode. When they were all
yes.
talking about their booty injections.
Yeah, they were talking about it.
And her naming Kim, isn't her son's name King?
Yeah.
Which I think is a very good name for a man.
Great
for a boy,
name.
Kim's name's
especially
King Cairo.
a young black boy who
Great name.
we don't grow up feeling like we can be kings. And I think that's
It's a great message.
Yeah, it's a great message naming him King.
Such a cute kid.
Naming the kid Kim. Also, how much you think her wig collection is worth? Because
Oh
this
my
whole
God.
episode, she had like 20
Everything.
different lace fronts.
Probably like $50,000.
Jeez Louise. All from India?
No, Tokyo. What's the guy?
Tokyo Styles, but no Indian hair.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yes, Indian women sell their hair. Oh my gosh, you know nothing.
I
Caitlin.
really wignorant.
Wow. Ooh. She is. 10 million.
If you're watching
return.
right now, make sure you hashtag Cait Rapt is wignorant because I am, and I just coined an amazing phrase, and I'm not ashamed of it. I know my limitations. I'm wignorant.
Watch Chris Rock's Good Hair.
I'm gonna watch Chris Rock's Good Hair. I'm gonna educate myself. I don't want to be wignorant anymore. Also, make sure you follow at theStreamtv, facebook.com/theStreamtv. Shout out theStreamtv. And before we end the night, we are just going to go to social media for a second and discuss the fact that Spencer Pratt faved one of our tweets.
Spencer Pratt from the Hills.
Spencer, we just wanted to give you like a whole shout out on the show because like I'm a huge Hills fan. I think you're one of the best characters on TV of all time, and now you're one of the best pop culture commentators of all time. And if you ever want to be on the show, like I'll personally pick you up in my Hyundai Elantra and bring you here.
Also, I love crystals too. I would love
We
one of your
love
crystal kits.
crystals. We're gonna buy your crystal kit, whether
We'll buy your
you
crystal kit.
acknowledge us or not. So thank you, and you know what? Go check out our Twitter at Kardashians and try to guess which ones that he favorited, because it's not
pretty
that hard
easy to find
guess.
out.
Okay,
Okay.
we're gonna wrap the show like we always do with a very important prayer. To Robert Kardashian Sr.
The
Carl,
one who
you
made
should
it
have
all
it.
happen.
May his soul rest in paradise.
All right.
Let us hold hands and bow our head in prayer. Robert Kardashian Sr., Kim's father who art in heaven, OJ be thy friend, maker of oversized asses, protect our blessed family from sex tapes, bad plastic surgery, quickie marriages, and lengthy divorces. Keep them on the E Network forever and ever. Amen.
Except they may not be on the E Network. forever and ever.
Tune in next Monday at 7 p.m.
For the finale of Rob and China.
Oh.
Can't wait.